Hi guys, welcome to the Justin Root Show. I'm so excited about... All right, do that one again. Already off to a good start. Guys, welcome to the Justin Root Show. Today I have a fantastic guest who...
No, keep going. No, don't start over.
Okay.
I'm getting embarrassed. Who am I talking to?
Well, first of all, you wear so many hats. You are a writer, a New York Times bestseller writer, a comedian, a stand-up comedian, a writer-comedian, an actress-comedian, and someone who gets drunk and tells histories. Please welcome someone who's met Winona Ryder, Jen Kirkman.
That is a good story. Hi.
You talked over your name.
Who do I talk to?
Me.
Oh, Jen Kirkman. Jen Kirkman.
Any camera.
Okay, yeah.
Winona Ryder. I have to go right to it.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about
Obsessed.
it? No, I couldn't believe I got to meet her because she was the drunk history thing I do. She was the person that, whatever they call it, reenacted my drunk history.
Yeah.
If people don't know what I'm talking about, just Google drunk history.
Yeah.
But this sounds braggy. Mm-hmm. She's one of those actorsy people that is so into life and so great that she loves everything. I'm not like, oh, she loved me. Yeah. But she had said to Derek, oh, I like Jen, and she read my book and whatever. So she was like, she gets into everything. So she wanted to get into who the narrator was, because she's that researchy of an actress. So I don't mean to compliment myself. She would have done it no matter who was the narrator.
Compliment yourself. When you're wearing that coat, you
Yeah, this is great. This is great.
No one wears that coat and
this is fake in case anyone wants to get upset at me.
I don't even know what animal it could have been that would make it real.
I think ostrich. But anyway, so I ran into her at the party. I went by myself. It was this dark night and it was in this weird church place. And then she comes running up the stairs it's so her. And this black skirt with combat boots. She looked like a little bat girl. It was her. It was the quintessential her running up the stairs. And she just went, oh my God, it's you. And I'm like, no, it's you. And then we hugged and I was like, I can't believe you just said that to me. You're Heathers and Beetlejuice and
everything.
She knows.
Now, we're going to actually talk about drunk history because that's where I first saw you. And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And I know you get asked this all the time. Were you really drunk? Were you not? Were you drunk?
Oh, yeah.
And you really were.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't be funny, I think, if we were pretending. Or how would that work? Or why would they do it?
Well, if you were a really good actress.
I'm not, Justin. So let's keep... it would just be... Because you know what? They've had to, they filmed some people who weren't drunk enough yet, and they were kind of behaving drunk, and it looked so bad, Derek said. So they had to, redo it or not do it, or just some people got cut, and I hope those people aren't watching because they probably don't know why they got cut.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Totally safe. We are completely safe. It's your mom, your dad, me, and not even my mom.
My mom and dad count as one view because they're on the same computer. That's a weird dial-up still. Dial-up. They have dial-up.
I feel like that was shade that my parents are divorced and yours aren't.
I don't even know. It's me not even listening. That's what that is. Did you say anything? I'm holding this like this.
Yeah, go for it. Will you hold mine?
No, my parents are, then I'd have to move and then I've been very bloated today. My parents are 76 still together.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted them, oh my God. Did you get more money when your parents got divorced?
They got divorced when I was 18 and I was already on my way out and moving out here because I was like, I'm divorcing you guys too. I'm moving out.
That is a nice age. That's nice. They probably waited until then, right?
Ish. My sister was still she had all her high school years to go through.
But they didn't like her. They don't love her as much. There's no way she's as fun as you. There's always one that gets the personality, right? What's your sister do?
Oh my God.
Let me guess. She's a lawyer.
Bartender.
Oh.
Bartender.
Does she have a good personality?
Amazing. Maybe. It's my brother who doesn't.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But both my brothers are stock market-y, real estate.
I was getting that sense. I'm also a psychic. I'm feeling like someone in your family is boring.
You're one of... My God. I can't even handle...
Yes, we do get drunk on drunk history. Was that the question? This is coffee too, by the way. I'm not even
we were going to talk
wasting.
about that. I was so excited because in your email you were like, I'd love to have a cocktail. And then you get here with coffee and you were like, period, can't, won't, blow.
I was in a different mood when I sent you the email. So today is it's the big day of my PMS.
Okay.
Which you kept...
So scared.
I'm not going to... It doesn't make me angry. It makes me sad.
Okay.
And I can't believe I'm talking about my period when that's the biggest stereotype about women, but I'm going to.
You have it once a month. You're allowed to. And it should be a stereotype. I mean, come on.
It's a kind of a fun thing to talk about because you really do lose your mind. Because every time I get it, I know the day it comes, but the night before, I get so incredibly sad that I'm like, I have to go to a hospital. This is it. I'm not suicidal or anything. I'm just so hopeless that I'm like, nothing. This isn't anything but real hopelessness. And then the next day I get my period, my hormones change. I'm like, woo! And I'm like, oh, how did I not know that was the millionth time that has happened? But usually those nights, like, I don't know what it is, but I'll get this urge to go out drinking, and I will go out with people, and then I'll end up crying, like, by myself later.
30 nights from now, can I please go out with you on that drinking night? I have to witness it.
Yeah, but you have to stay over then, because you have to see me being that sad, but you can't, like, be around me, because then you'll just cheer me up. So you have to, like, just sit in either room and watch me, and I'll just be there crying, and, like, I don't know what. And you'll just, I would love, we should document it. That should be a second show.
I'll bring one of the cameras.
Yeah.
I really will.
It'll be called Root Causes. It's like your deeper show about mental illness. This is a great idea. Nobody take it.
Oh my God. I'm dying at them laughing. I'm like, all I think of this whole, I'm like, oh my God, editing nightmare with them laughing.
None of this will be edited. Nothing will be edited. I know with your other guests you've had to edit. Nothing here needs to be edited.
Producers always laugh in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. How old were you when Jen Kirkman became funny and Jen Kirkman funny was going to make it a career? You were a theater geek in high school, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you called yourself that. And you like wore all black and did the whole like...
Very serious.
Wanted to do the Crucible,
and they wouldn't let me. They hired this perv teacher. I didn't realize yet about perv teachers. I was like, aren't I the best? I mean, I probably wasn't that good anyway, but at least I wanted to be in the Crucible. And he put this blonde chick as the star. I'm like, she doesn't even look at all like the 1800s in Massachusetts. I was born that way, dude. And then they didn't put me in it. I mean, I was an extra.
They had extras in high school plays?
Well, they had to, or else I probably would have not shut up. It was me and the gay kid, and I'm like, you can't give him a part? He's gay. What else is he gonna do? He's out of the closet gay, flaming. I'm wearing all black. I'm his best friend. Who goes in the play if not those two people? That's you make plays for them. That's who the theater department's for. And we couldn't even get in to the fucking play.
That's why the Crucible was written. I mean, literally written in mind for like high school kids to play it later.
So I was the best thing that I've ever done. Wait, can I just say, 10th grade, they do 42nd Street at my high school. So, but there's a scene where it's like the guy and the girl, and they're singing a duet at the piano, and all the extras have to shuffle up, and I wouldn't leave. My character was having a cocktail at that fucking piano. So, if you were watching it, it was like, and shuffle up 42nd Street, and then the like lights go down, and it's just them and the piano player, and they're like, so, Charlie, why haven't you kissed me? And he's like, well, Marianne, I'm very nervous around you, or whatever the show is. And then there's just me watching them. Because I didn't want to move, but I wanted stage time. So I think that's when I was funny, but had no idea. That was probably the moment that it became funny.
You went to Emerson, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Terrible.
Thank God. I was so
college.
scared.
Oh, okay. No, why are you scared?
I was like, what if it wasn't?
Who gives a fuck? Why would anyone talk about where they go to college? Like, you can ask that, of course. I don't mean why would anyone in an interview ask that. But when adults are like in college, I'm like, was it last year? Then shut the fuck up. When they still are like talk about a sorority they're in or go, I went back to my alma mater. Why? Why? You go to school and you leave and then goodbye. Do you get that at all?
Clearly.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm so mad about this.
Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm just so angry. I'm just letting her talk. I'm literally just letting her talk the whole time. Like, just keep going. I'm just going to write your name on the pillow. Change the name, please. Oh my God.
I feel like a crazy person. I mean, I know you're like,
welcome to my world.
You are.
Yeah, well,
because I'm sitting in a coat in someone's living room. But how did I not wear this?
Wait, what do you mean you are wearing it?
No, but how could I not have?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's what she means. I'm going to start calling myself she now. I feel like this whole new era in my life is beginning tonight. All right. Where I refer to myself as she. I'm going to become a YouTube star. Tonight. I feel like you're not dressed up enough.
I feel like I'm not either. And I feel like I need to match you right now.
Oh my God.
It's not as like...
Oh, I thought it was going to be leathery feeling.
No, it's not as animal-y as yours. So I'm not going to get like paint thrown on me.
How could people paint thrown on you? But I I wonder if that's ever going to happen to
Literally, they're like lined up outside my door waiting for you.
Like, it's from Etsy, assholes. I don't...
It doesn't even fit.
It looks great.
Do you feel like I look more like a lesbian than I ever did?
Can you believe Ellen has her own fashion line? I'm like, that's not who I think of when I think of fashion.
I can't believe she repped makeup. I'm sorry.
I was thinking that as well.
Right? I mean, what'd she do? Like, CoverGirl or something?
CoverGirl.
Okay.
Girl.
Whatever.
Okay. Look, cover woman. No, only just because it's like I don't know.
How do I look?
I hope Ellen doesn't see that because I haven't been on her show yet.
Ellen hasn't seen anything since like the 90s. Like literally.
What if she finds us and loves it? And she's like, someone finally called me out on my shit.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
And she has us on and she's like, tell me more. Like, what? You're right, I shouldn't have done a makeup thing. We just tell her what she should do.
But people think I'm her.
Yeah, they're like, why? Wait,
how are you in both places?
That looks really,
Does
really
it work?
cute. Yeah.
I feel like we look like we could have gone to prom together.
We could have not gotten into the Crucible together.
Which is the one where they wear the scarlet Scarlet Letter. I just said it.
Oh.
Already drunk. Already drunk. Where they wore the A. That's Scarlet Letter, right? What's the Crucible about?
Wait.
There's one where they all did like...
It's not that.
No, but I feel like it's the same play.
The Crucible's the witch trials, but then it was secretly about McCarthyism in the 50s. But
then what's Scarlet Letter is where Hester had to wear the
I don't
Scarlet
know
A.
it, and I'm being revealed as a dumbass.
Well, no, I don't either. We won't probably keep this
No,
part.
keep it in.
Well, no, but the thing is...
I'm like, college? Who gives a fuck? I don't know what that reference is.
But those are two different things, right? Scarlet Letter.
The two totally different things.
Crucible.
Yeah, Crucible. I thought the Scarlet Letter was a movie.
No,
it's like
book.
a great work of literature.
It's a book and a play.
Shit.
I think.
That's like one of the ones I don't know. I know other stuff.
And there was like Catcher in the Rye and Great Gatsby, and those are the only 4 books I've ever written.
Those are the only 4 books I've ever written. And this.
Yeah.
This is actually blank inside. It's just you can color. But
I'm coloring.
Can you imagine this? This piece of shit sits down on your couch is like, what's the Scarlet Letter? I wrote a book. That's a sin. That should not be allowed to happen.
I forget what it is too, though. What's the witch one?
The Crucible. The witch trial. The witch hunt.
So the Scarlet Letter, she was just the slut that had to wear the A.
I don't even know the plot of the Scarlet
That's all
Letter.
it was. She did something in the town. They put an A on her. And
oh, did she have an abortion or something?
Probably.
That's probably what it is. She probably got pregnant.
I think that's really what it was.
Because I know I'm part of a women's rights group that's called A is For, that I think Martha Plimpton started, and the like symbol is a red A that you put here. And they do a lot of work for like, Planned Parenthood and stuff like that.
Oh.
So maybe it's based on that.
Could be. Maybe. I think it was written in like
This is like Frost Nixon, these two great intellects. Now, I think it's about that. I'm part of this group I do charity for. I don't know what the fuck it is, though, but anyway.
What was the Scarlet Gatsby about?
Shut the fuck up!
The Catcher in the Crucible. It's like something like that. And then there was like
that'd be
1980 Animal Farm.
Oh
was another book.
You know what we gotta start?
What?
Or you gotta start?
What?
Book mashups. The way they have song mashups. That is brilliant.
That actually kind of is. What would you match yours up with?
The Diary of Anne Frank. I can barely take care of Anne Frank. Because how can you take care of her? You can't bring her anything because every time you knock on the door, you're being like, she's like, shut up. Just slip it under, just leave it outside. Stop making me omelets. That would be it. Don't put that in.
Oh,
no, keep that in.
That's kind of the funniest
No,
thing
it's
I've ever
funny.
heard.
Keep that in. Maybe I'll do another one that doesn't make me sound anti-Semitic. East of Eden. No, I can't think of one. East of Barbara Eden. Is that a person?
I Dream of Jeannie.
Okay, yeah. That's a book and a TV
it.
show matchup.
Didn't you have to look that up? I can tell you who Barbara Eden is, what she did, the name of her shows, when they were off the air, but no idea what Scarlet Letter is about.
I don't either. I kept thinking Scarlett Johansson in my head, and I'm trying not to think it. I'm like doing some serious meditation, like stop the thought. Don't say all you can think of is Scarlett Johansson. And I failed.
Who were your comedy idols growing up?
Growing up, I thought women could do comedy because you had Roseanne on TV. A lot of the stand-ups are women. Joan was, hosting the Tonight Show. So it was like, it wasn't until I got older that there were less and less examples. I felt like on the big screen.
Well, to get actually serious, this is what I do really want to talk about.
Yeah.
And this is going to be very naive, and it's a touchy subject, and it's
AIDS.
one that...
I didn't... No, okay. I'll stop guessing.
Oh my God. It's one that, a man probably does... Man doesn't have a lot of right to talk about, but I grew up idolizing people who you said, Carol Burnett.
Right.
Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Margaret Cho. I can go on. Wendy Liebman. And all these people. And
Susie Essman, Judy Gold, Elaine Boozler. I saw them all on TV.
I can keep going. And it was like, and Sandra Bernhardt and Rosie O'Donnell.
Right.
The idea of women not being funny or women not having the same rights or opportunities or equal thing as a man in comedy was completely foreign to me.
No, me too. I didn't even know about it.
There's this stigma still. And, and it doesn't help when old bags like Jerry Lewis, sorry, it's my thing, not yours, but keeps perpetuating it by saying women aren't funny. It's like, shut the fuck up. Yes, they are. Well, and honestly, look what I'm wearing. Right. I have always gravitated more towards women, and I think they are funnier. I don't understand.
Who wouldn't be funnier that isn't an underdog? Gay, Jewish, black women. Like, that's who's funny because we're shit on all the time, so you have to be funny to stay afloat in the world.
But like Roseanne and Seinfeld were always just like, they were equal to me.
And when you think about it, back then, 30 million people were watching those shows, like Maude with B. Arthur. That was these shows were, the Golden Girls, these shows were watched by tens of millions of people, like Super Bowl numbers.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, people wouldn't relate. I'm like, well, what were they doing 30 years ago?
Yeah. Well, I bring it up because, I obviously follow you on Twitter, and I know that there is a lot of engagement that you do with that subject.
Well, here's my thing. I look at my guy friends, and someone will write them that they're not funny. And if they're having a bad night, they're like, and they go back and forth with them. I never go back and forth with someone saying I'm not funny. I could care less. I understand. I couldn't care less is the expression. I understand that people think that. But if someone says something sexist that is not even directed at me, like nice ass, but if it's like, I don't think that there's this problem, I'll retweet it so that because I get a lot of feedback from like the younger women that follow me. I want them to see, hey, look, someone's standing up. And I want the other guys I know to see who go, I don't think there's a problem, to go, oh my God, people write this to you. I do it to show them off. And then that's it. And then I block them and I never look again. I've blocked thousands of people.
That's why I brought this up, because I see it.
So that's why when people talk about my engagement on Twitter, I'm like, you should see all the stuff I don't even engage. I just block. If you write anything like, you're hot, bye. And I know that sounds weird, but if I'm on a TV show where I was on only to be funny, and you write, you're hot, you miss the point. I'm never going to make money off that person. They're not going to see my shows. They're just going to write weird shit. Bye. If you say, I like that blouse, no problem. Specific compliments are different. Do they write to Doug Benson if he was on At Midnight, you're hot? I mean, not that he's...
I did.
That's fine. But yeah, so no, I just want to weed out, so whatever.
One of my absolute favorite things in the world is when somebody tweets something to you negatively and you simply just say, you seem fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the funniest things. It's turned into a whole podcast. I mean, it's turned into a huge...
It's an industry.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. But you're right. I keep forgetting to do that, by the way.
I mean, do you have an example?
Yeah, they would just be like, or even if they correct a joke. If I'm like, they take something seriously, I'm like, it's daylight savings. Someone's like, technically that's tomorrow. I'm like, you seem fun. I just write that. Or they're just like, you're a lot, you weren't that funny last night or something. I just write that.
That is the most brilliant thing to say to
somebody.
I'm
going to bring that back. I completely forgot about it.
Well, how? Because what's your podcast called?
I Seem Fun. I don't know what has happened to me. I have forgotten to do it. Because you know what? Maybe I thought it was going to be too much of a thing. But then I saw other people doing different variations. And I was like, no. Other people be like, you seem smart or you seem nice. I'm like, no. No more you seems. The you seem is the funny part. If you don't put in, you seem like a couch. Like, it's not going to, don't do that. That's my thing. So then I kind of stopped. But I got to be the OG. I got to bring it back.
Yeah. I hate that my podcast is called I Seem Like a Couch.
You know what? I wasn't referencing you. I really wasn't. This couch from Apartment 2B is great, by the way.
I love that.
And I really know what that is. And they didn't ask me to plug it.
No, I know. And I love that. They're a great company.
Maybe they could send me something.
Wink. Look into that camera.
I just did. 2B.
Cut to you in their commercial, like national. Didn't get paid, didn't get a dime, didn't even get a pink couch. Just completely doing advertising for them.
I would be fine with that. Still don't get recognized, but the furniture does. doesn't even make sense. What happened to young people? Why don't they get sarcasm? It makes me you know what it is? And I'm sorry to say this.
No, do it.
It's because gays have more rights now. Because I'm telling you, when you're in high school with your gay best friend and he has to hide it, although mine was out, but you have to, people didn't like it, you know? And so you sit and roll your eyes, you develop sarcasm with each other. You're just like, oh my God, everybody's so stupid. Now when everyone can be a gay teenager and there's TV shows about it, you have no one to go hide and be sarcastic with. So now everything's out in the open and then there's no sarcasm left and everyone's just like takes everything at face value and you're like, oh, great. So I'm just saying, if there could just, you know, maintain like a slight level of oppression, then your gay best friend could teach you how to be funny.
Vote yes on Prop 8.
But yeah, keep voting and stuff, but maybe there's too much.
Maybe a little bit
TV
of a boundary.
shows.
Well, everything is too political. Well, everything is.
Oh my God, I love that you tried to take that over. I don't even care if you get it out. I'm going to tell them that you just retook it.
Them. I think him.
Him.
Or maybe her. No, but everything is too politically correct right now, don't you think?
I will say this. When I don't like when certain comedians say certain things, I'm not like, oh, I'm offended, don't say it. I'm like, that showed me a little bit into your heart. Like, that's all I'm saying. But people confuse that with being offended, you know, all kinds of things. I wrote a joke on Twitter. You know when you get on like a airport shuttle and everyone gets on and then the doors shut and then like people fall over or a subway because they don't know how to hold on.
No, I have a driver.
Oh. Well, I'm lugging my own suitcase at the airport, and somebody couldn't like get on this shuttle that was going from one part of the airport to the other, and they had like 19 like Diet Cokes in their hand, and they fell over like, whoa, and I'm like, you knew that the thing was gonna jerk, and then they have poles for a reason. So I wrote like anyone who can't stand still on a thing like should just not be on the planet. And somebody was like, I'm handy-capable, and you're saying, I'm like, yeah, I meant handicapped people. Yeah, if you don't have legs, go die. That's not, I meant capable people who are being assholes on a tram should die. Not if you don't have legs. Of course you can't balance very well. Jesus Christ. I mean, but I had to explain. That's not what I meant. But honestly, what if there was an asshole without legs? I have to be able to make fun of them for being an asshole.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do.
There was a whole Golden Girls episode about that.
About an asshole without legs?
Blanche dated a guy in a wheelchair and thought she had to be extra nice and be really, I can't believe I'm telling this, but she had to be like really sweet to him. And then like, it turns out he was like playing her and like sleeping with other women. And then she has this like great speech where she's like, it never occurred to me that you could be a jerk in a wheelchair, and like walked out.
That's what we all learned.
Like literally, like I was like, right? I mean, they shouldn't be treated.
I don't remember that episode.
Who would you say are your fans? Like, do you have like a big gay following? Do you have like
No. I had 2 gay people come to my lesbians. Like there's just like 5 lesbians usually. It's always lesbians, but gay guys, no. I think gay guys sometimes don't always have their ear to the ground of like they like female comics, but you have to put on a platter. Like there's Kathy Griffin, there's Joan Rivers, there's Chelsea. Like they're not gonna look for it. It's like, is it this famous person I can see? Then I don't care. Because there's so much else to do when you're gay. But I'm like, they would love me, to stereotype a whole group of people. But they don't come out.
You're wearing your platter now. Because after that coat,
really,
you're going to watch your gay following just like skyrocket.
They don't make themselves known. There'll be like 2 gay guys, but it's like the cargo shorts wearing gay guys. It's like the 2 gay guys that like, you're not gay. Like I can't even believe they're gay. And they're like at the 10 o'clock show on a Saturday. I'm like, you don't have like a gay thing to do at 10 on a Saturday or my show? And then there's like 7 lesbians and that's it. So I don't understand. I feel like if I could get a gay following, I would finally have a career. So that, I don't know what to do. Like I seriously feel like going on morning shows, just being like, are there gay people in your town? Just, where are they? Like just come out. But I don't know what to tell you. Listen, it's up and down. My relationship with the gay community, it's up and down after that statement, and that if only they didn't have rights, we could get sarcasm back. But I feel like gay audiences would love that concept. I don't know.
Oh my God.
We'll see what happens.
Oh my God.
I'll keep you posted. I just want to get one fucking flight attendant to recognize me. Then I'll know things are going well.
What's next for you? What's on the horizon? What are you working on? Anything you could tell us? Well, you were writing a book, right?
Yeah, I'm writing another book.
Does it have a title yet?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna call it something like Nobody Uses Fine China or something like that, like, or like Why the Fuck Do I Have a Gravy Boat? I think that would be a funny title. Because I do is like I got married. I'm like, I want a gravy boat. I don't even eat meat or cook, but I'm like, you have to have one at a certain point in your life. You have to grow up and get married and get a gravy boat. But I think why the fuck do I have a gravy boat would be a good title, right? Simon and Schuster's watching this, so like, nope. They're already saying no.
Oh my god.
But that would be a great. But then if I do that, they're gonna be like, then you're sitting in a gravy boat on the book cover. Like, no, I don't have to always be sitting in something, you guys. This is me on the cover. What? Why?
A China gravy.
It is. It's a China gravy boat with a saucer. I have it at home. I don't need it if anyone wants it.
You really have it?
I should keep it for the cover shoot because I bet that's going to be the title next week. It's a great title.
That's my favorite. You have to have a chapter. And just put me in the special thanks.
Of course I will.
Before the battery dies. So unprofessional.
That's what she said.
So that's the name of my book, Before the Battery Dies.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Before the battery dies.
That could be about like anything. Vibrators, yes. That's my sex shop.
Only about vibrators. I know enough times passed where it won't be like an aw kind of thing because she's so amazing. But how was In Bed with Joan Rivers? Just
Oh my god, I cried about her yesterday.
Oh, okay. So it is not. There is two.
I went to her funeral.
Oh, did you really?
I was second row. I shouldn't have been, but I was. It wasn't per her request. We have the same agent, and my agent kind of snuck me in. Like, how do I not do this for Jen? I was fucking sobbing. It was the most amazing thing when Hugh Jackman sang the song that I'd never heard of, Quiet Please, There's a Lady on Stage. It's like some song about like, yeah.
Sorry.
It's amazing. He sang the song. It's like the lyrics are like so Joan-esque. It's like the lyrics are put your hands together and help her along, like give her one last ovation. And the entire temple stood up and clapped and was like, it was like we were sending her spirit to wherever Joan Rivers goes, heaven, of course. But it was, I was insane. I was like, had Ebola. Like I was bleeding out my eyes, crying, like just shitting down my pants. But In Bed with Joan was amazing. That's when I met her and we became friendly.
All right.
Yes.
So I love to end my show with either or. So easy. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Joan Jett or Pat Benatar?
Joan Jett.
Boston Baked Beans, Boston Tea Party?
Boston Tea Party.
Jury duty or being a bridesmaid?
Oh my god, being a bridesmaid.
Bob Saget, Dave Coulier?
You stumped me. Bob Saget.
New York or LA?
Oh god. New York.
Hot cider, hot chocolate?
Hot cider.
Zach Galifianakis, Zach Morris?
Zach Galifianakis.
Ballet or tango?
Ballet.
Louis C.K. or KFC?
Louis C.K.
Me or you?
Oh, well, what? You.
Me or... Really?
You what? I'd rather hang out with you than myself.
Shannon Doherty or Jenny Garth?
Shannon Doherty! What kind of monster would say Jenny Garth? Let me know if you ever ask that question again.
Finding a $20 bill. Finding the closest parking spot.
$20. Then you can ballet.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Ben Affleck.
Donut or croissant?
Donut.
Thirst or hunger?
I don't like either. Thirst.
Benny or the Jets?
The Jets.
Reading a book, audiobook.
Reading a book.
Cowboy, pool boy.
Oh. Pool boy.
Joan of Arc or Cleopatra?
Like I know the difference. Cleopatra. No, Cleopatra.
Forgetting your toothbrush or deodorant?
Is worse. Toothbrush.
A kiss on a cheek from a stranger or rude sexual catcall from a stranger?
Oh my god. Rude sexual catcall.
Color Purple Oprah, The Butler Oprah.
Color Purple Oprah.
Heather McDonald or McDonald's?
Heather McDonald.
Easy enough, right?
That was so good.
All
Those
right.
are great questions.
Right? Thank you. How, well,
This
okay.
is the best interview I've ever been part of. I'm not even joking. This is my favorite. You can put it as another pillow or something. You can put it as a quote.
Tell everyone where they can find you on Twitter at You Got Jen Kirkman, right?
Yeah, one N on Jen, please. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
And your podcast?
It's called I Seem Fun, the Diary of Jen Kirkman podcast. It's a
Your
long name.
website?
JenKirkman.com.
Do you want me to say your Instagram, or is that kind of like private? You're
No, it's not
public.
private. No, it's also Jen Kirkman, yeah.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for coming here and holding your own microphone.
This has been super fun.
And wearing that jacket and drinking coffee with whiskey. And everyone can still get this book Or...
Yeah, go to my website. It's all there. They
okay.
can even get it at like a little indie bookstore by doing this search. It's boring. Go to my website.
All right.
Yeah.
My favorite part of a talk show is when it ends, but the credits roll, and
then they're talking.
and then they're like, and you don't know what they're really saying. So
It's
like,
my favorite.
there's gonna be
Do you want to
music
do
over
that?
this, and we're doing it right now.
Oh, we're already doing
yeah,
it?
We're doing it. And so there's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
like,
Wait, so then I have to touch your hand.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes, right? Okay.
We'll do that.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know-
Well, let me give you something here.
Oh my God, what is it? Oh my.